Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Just keep swimming 1111. Let me see if I can fix this just a tad. Okay. All right, that's good enough. Okay guys, so I'm coming in now and I'm going to do the sign of Taurus. So I hope you're excited, Taurus. I'm excited. I've been feeling like you're really creative lately. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like you and your art, you and your home, you're like really creative. And I think it's because Venus has been with you. And this is Vedic astrology, of course, not tropical. And I just feel that you're just really loving the element of creation right now, fire energy. You're just loving it. And I think you're really into it. So if you're watching this and you have Taurus, please check your sun, moon, rising, of course. Venus for your relationship. Jupiter for a husband standpoint on the reading. And, you know, it's a male energy. Mars for same-sex, male on male. But also look into your 7th house if Taurus is there. It doesn't even have to have planets. But if Taurus is in the 7th house, this is really going to affect your relationship. And also the 2nd house of Taurus. So you don't have to have Taurus in the 2nd house, but you can watch this from the perspective that you want to know what's going on in your 2nd house. Okay? The 2nd house represents marriage. It does represent commitments. It represents coming into a union. It represents work, your job, your career, okay? The things that you have to do to earn money. It represents food, the kind of food you eat, your health. It does represent the mouth, so the way you speak, your language. Your affirmations are going to come from the 2nd house. So it's really important to look at that. And wherever Taurus is, you can kind of see what's going on in that house. Say you have Taurus in the 1st house, it would represent your mind, your own personal space, your own person. So that would be usually a Taurus rising or a Taurus moon. For Vedic would represent that 1st house. So it really just, you want to take a look at what's important here for you. And if you follow tropical too, that's okay. But let's just get into it. I decided today before I came on in meditation to do a 9-card pool. I used to do it some years ago, but I'm going to bring it back today. I just felt that was the right kind of reading for Taurus. I am going to have a side piece over here for who you're dealing with. Just what's going on with them. Okay? Spirit, please give me clarity on a Taurus situation. Okay. Bottom of the deck is Empress. Yay! This is your card, Taurus. One of them. The Empress does represent Taurus, Libra, and Cancerian. Okay, but Taurus, she does represent Venus. So she rules you. And the Empress is usually Venus. Okay? But she represents the mother of the zodiac. Taurus, the underall energy for you is you are loving, kind, nurturing, life-giving. You're undergoing some major transformation with the butterfly. Roses are blooming in your garden. Beauty. No wonder you're so creative. The Empress is creation. She obviously holds in her belly the world. Whatever will be, will be. She can create it. She can give birth to it, birth to ideas. Her heart is full of confidence, the sun. Okay, Venus just spews from her heart love and confidence. And around her neck is a little heart. She always loves. She does things with love and passion. The universe is like her placenta. The universe being her placenta, which is her hair, gives life to her dreams. The placenta gives nourishment and life to a fetus. The same way the universe gives life to the Empress's thoughts, ideas, and aspirations. You might be dealing with a Gemini, or you might have Gemini in your chart. We have the Lovers. Just right underneath you, backing up the Empress, you might be very deeply connected in a soul-tied relationship, divine soulmate or twin flame. You might have been tested recently with a snake. In your relationship, there could be a third-party element here. This is the Lovers card. But I think that you're just very good at creation and communication with the universe is what I'm saying. And I think that you are on fire right now with Rahu there in Gemini. All your ideas and thoughts are just coming out of nowhere. You might feel helplessly creative to where you're just doing all kinds of things and you've got a lot of projects and you're just like, wow, I've got a whole lot going on, but you love it. I don't see stress. I don't see strife in that energy. Okay, let's start revealing the cards. The first card you have is the Two of Wands, the Path. And that's usually the loudest card, the very first one, in a 9-card pool. And this means you're trying to go on your journey. You're finding direction. Okay, you're finding direction for your life. You're trying to figure out, where is Taurus going to go? What is Taurus going to do? What does Taurus want? You're asking questions and you're seeking answers. Okay. Go sit down on there. Look at my little workout things. You can use them. The little blue ones down there. Okay. I do see like a lot of you guys want to be in nature with all the trees and the track and the grass. I see you wanting to return back to nature, wanting to return to the earth element, which you feel very at home and very comfortable with. So that's really nice. Let's see what else is going on. Broken karmic cycles. That's really good news. You have finally broken some chains that kept you bound and tied. There was a karmic situation in your life. If there was, it's gone. You're breaking that cycle. It's over. I feel like it's already done. I feel like you defeated the devil. And I've been feeling that for everyone lately as a collective. But in this reading, I really honestly feel like you defeated the devil. That was your karma. You had to defeat some kind of hold that someone had on you. And that person doesn't have a hold on Taurus anymore. The next one is cleanse. Yes, you've purified yourself. Maybe recently you've been using some sage. Okay, but you have been purifying and cleansing your area. Purifying your home. I do feel that you have been decluttering. I feel like you've been emptying out rooms that were cluttered, or maybe you've been cleaning out closets. Like physically in your home, I do feel like you've been decluttering. For some of you, Venus does represent a vehicle in the chart. It's actually for everybody in Vedic. Please don't. Venus represents the car. And so I do feel like you guys are cleaning out your car or will be very soon. Can you stop that, please? So anyways, I do think that maybe you're getting a new car or you're selling the one you have, or you just want it to be nicer. So you're taking it to get detailed. Some of you guys are even considering getting sage and saging your car right now. That shakes my camera. The big bumping on the ground. Stop. Anyways, let's move forward. 9 of Cups in reverse. You didn't get what you want, but you're okay with it. Okay? You're okay with it. You wanted something, wish fulfillment, it didn't happen. You didn't get what you wanted. It didn't go your way. Four of Cups. Emotionally, your love life is in the shitter right now. I hate to say it. It's like career's going good, your home's going good, work's going good, normal life is going good, but when it comes to love, that's a mess. You didn't get what you wanted out of love. This is a hopeless romantic, never satisfied. Okay? If you have Rahu with the sign of Taurus, or it sits 7 places from Taurus, you're going to notice that your marriage and relationships, your commitments are not fulfilled. Someone's always breaking a promise, or your commitments just fail, or they're just not fulfilling, because Rahu is like a black hole. It's the north node of the moon, yes, but it sucks energy in and is never satisfied. It's continuously wanting, continuously needing. And you might have some kind of an aspect from Rahu going on here. Again, 7 houses from Taurus, or maybe Rahu sits in your 7th house, which is ruled by Venus, or it sits in the 2nd house, which is ruled by Venus. But I feel like Rahu really has an imprint on your love life. And right now, it is in Gemini. It's getting ready to transition into Cancer. God help us all. When that happens, it's going to really affect the family. But Rahu is moving karma. And he really represents the karma that you have to do in this lifetime. Basically, the lessons that you must learn. Ketu represents the ones you've already learned. But Rahu is going around making you learn things that you have to learn. So you're being forced to learn about boundaries. You're being forced to learn about how relationships are not the, how do you say, it all, end all. Relationships aren't everything. And Taurus, the Hierophant is your card too, and you're very all about marriage. That is your house, the house of marriage. You know, the house of Cancer represents the family and the home. But the house of Taurus represents the commitment, the actual vows that are taken, which is why you have the mouth for Taurus. See how that goes together? The commitment of vows, promises, commitments. Don't just talk about it, be about it. And Taurus, you're learning a lot karmically with this energy here. There's a lot of storms behind you, and there's a lot of messages. Please go. A lot of messages coming in. But there's another message that's coming in very soon. The 4th cup is floating in the ocean. And do you see there's a scroll in that chalice? So there's a message in a bottle. There's a message coming in for Taurus. And it has to do about a message from the heart. I feel it's an apology. I feel you've been sitting here sad for a long time in a storm, and the 3 cups fell over. And you've been sitting there upset. You've been sitting there sad, disappointed with your commitments. And now finally there's a new message coming in. And it's unexpected. It's a gift from the universe. You might be surprised. It is going to happen. Let's go to the next card. 3rd party in reverse. I like it in reverse. And I think this is part of that karmic broken cycles and the 4 of cups. The reason your love life has been so shattered is because there has been a 3rd party involved. And it's been very painful, to say the least. This is what your storm has been. Your storm has been that there's been an intruder in your love life. You didn't get what you wanted out of this relationship, and they were with somebody else. Thank you, Cindy Damon. Oh, I appreciate that $15. I really do. Thank you so much. And it's my pleasure to be here and share my gift with you guys. I'm completely in service for you all. So this is broken. I know that. But this has been the turmoil. But it's over. Broken karmic cycles. Let's keep going. The Ace of Wands. We're getting closer to a better outcome here. This is a passionate new beginning from the heart. I like to say a passionate start from the heart. And this is a beautiful, fast, quick recovery. This is the Phoenix rising. This is the Ace of Wands. This is Aries. This is self-love, self-power. It's magician energy also. It's a wand, a magic wand, doing what you want it to do. This new beginning is something that you're going to manifest. It's something that you're creating with the Empress. Your affirmations, your visualizations, your desires from your heart. This is all you, all heart. The next card is Justice, Libra energy. This is another part of your outcome. You get justice. And justice is going to come in many forms for many different people. But justice really just signifies that the universe is going to put law and order and balance into a very unbalanced situation. You could be dealing with a Libra. For some of you, it looks like you might have a new beginning with a Libra. Okay, and that's not going to be for everybody, but that is going to be for some of you guys. I do feel for a lot of Tauruses, you might be going to court. And I don't feel it's hateful. I feel like you're going to court to change something. Like change your name. Or put a deed on a house. Or file something. Like whatever this could be. It doesn't have to be about love. But I just feel like you're going to be going to the courthouse and taking care of business for this new start. Maybe you want a different name. Maybe you want to file suit to somebody because they owe you. And you're going to take power and authority now. Whatever this is, if you're going after someone, I think it's the right, just thing to do. Your new beginning is you being balanced and fair. I don't think you're overthinking this. I don't think you're over worrying it. I don't think that you're more so in one energy than the other. I think you're completely balanced. And your approach is a no bullshit approach, but a kind. There's a kindness about Taurus, a gentleness. And I just think you're approaching this very sweetly, but justly. And this is just part of you breaking your karmic cycles, which I think was a lack of boundaries, or someone may have just crossed your boundaries. But whatever this is, I just see you persevering in a happier way, coming out of a dark period for you, and just feeling really confident is also what I'm having. Let's see the last card. Two of Pentacles, the balancing act. This is all about balance for Taurus. You're restoring balance in your life. This is real serious for you. There's been an elephant in the room. It's pretty obvious, I have a problem. I do feel some people feel a little overweight with the elephant, and you're trying to fix that. You're trying to get back in shape. You've let your weight get out of control, okay? For some of you, it's not weight. For some of you, your finances have gotten out of control. There's been uncontrollable spending, or just overspending, and that's getting fixed. For others of you, your love life, your energy that you pour into people was the elephant in the room. You were always overdoing it. You were ultra committed, ultra loving, and just ultra extra extra. And now you're getting a harness here, you're pulling back, and you're trying to balance that shit out. You are not going to be a wreck anymore. You're gonna just nice and easy. This is pumping the brakes and making a nice coast. Somebody is like, I picture someone driving on a highway and hitting cruise control and just cruising. One steady pace, one steady limit, and just cruising. And I just see that's the balance. Someone here is going to start cruising. And I just feel like this is so healthy. And even the Empress is so healthy. Healthy mind, healthy body, healthy soul. Lots of Libra energy here. It's all about balance for Taurus. Whew. And I feel like this is good. Let's get an oracle real quick too. I just want to see the overall energy of your aura. How is your aura shining? How is Taurus's aura shining right now? Show me Taurus. Show me Taurus. Show me Taurus. Whoops. Okay. I got 2 of them. I have family matters and needs before wants. And I think that's totally both of you. You're so balanced. God, I feel this joy just reading you. Peace, tranquility, nature, humble energy, balance and security. I feel safe. I feel very safe reading for Taurus. Wow, I'm impressed and I have goosebumps. You create one heck of a home, Taurus. Usually Cancer's got the number on that one, but this is all Taurus right now. Taurus is really doing it. I feel really comfortable. I feel very peaceful. I feel like I could sleep. I feel like nothing could harm me. This is a good vibe. Your aura that you're shining onto other people is of security and protection. And this is going to be a very strong red, yellow, and orange aura because it embodies masculine energy. It embodies confidence. It embodies security, safety, and it embodies a very strong, like, I already said confidence, but it's more than that. I guess the right word is just fearless, you know? And I feel like Taurus, the bull, you are totally embodying that today. And I'm just so proud of you because you look like you did get taken advantage of. I do think there was somebody that came in to your life. It was a karmic situation. There was karma between you. They broke your heart. I do think it could have been a Libra. They involved other people, and they really wiped you out emotionally. They took advantage of your kindness. They took advantage of your generosity as far as financials and compliance and like working together as a team. They took advantage of you being flexible, which is very unlike Taurus to be flexible, but you were flexible with this person for love. And currently you're experiencing that disappointment, that flexibility didn't serve you. In your mind, your higher knowing, these top 3 represent you've made a decision, 2 of Wands, to go down a different road, a different path. And that created the breaking of this karma. You've cleansed it for good. You're purified. And maybe you have done sage, but that's just the surface. It's like the cover of a book. Sage and cleansing and detoxifying your body and home, that's just the cover of the book. It's just the surface. What you really have conquered was a complete karmic battle, and you've done it for good. You're not going to go back ever in any universe, in any time frame, and have to redo that. Whatever you did, case closed. It's done. I do feel this is a specific message for someone. It's going to be for one person only, probably. There is someone that has been sentenced to jail. I don't know what this involves for you, but case closed. It's done. We're not going to revisit that situation. I think you're closing the book on a wrongdoing. And that is for Taurus. It's just over. It came, it rose, you saw, you dealt with that, and it's over. And we're moving on. And that had something to do with karma as well. Reaping what you sow. And that's a special message for someone. I do feel Taurus is going to be meditating. I feel like you're going to go sinking into the earth. You're going to sink into the earth. You're so grounded. Your roots are just all up in this dirt. Like you're just really stable and grounded. Financially, you're going to be set. There's going to be some kind of a financial battle. You might have to pay money to a court. I mean, it could be something as simple as you're late on your tax. Or it could be you owe something. Maybe you owe money to someone. And that is going to get paid. But it's going to be kind of a hardship. You're going to have to definitely finagle your finances to make it for a little while. But I feel it's a fresh start, meaning it feels good to finally pay it off. Maybe it's debt. Maybe it's a big bill that you've been avoiding, you know, credit-wise or something. But whatever this is, it feels good that that's being dealt with, even though it costs money. It's like, at least I have peace of mind, right? And I think that's how you're feeling. I have peace of mind. Because family matters came up for your overall aura and energy, family is really important. She's sitting on a purple amethyst. Amethyst might be a really good stone for you. Insight, intuition, and just awakening, clairvoyance, just hearing those messages from the other side, being fully aware and awake. Mostly I just sense you're at peace. But when it comes to family matters, Taurus, they're more important. We have needs before wants. And you're taking care of the needs. I think you're going to cut back on spending with the family. And this is where your creativity comes in. This is for you parents out there, or puppy parents, or kitty parents. You're going to be more creative with what you do for fun. Before, you might have wanted to spend money on movies, on going out to eat, on buying things to, you know, games and whatever. Maybe buying, you know, outdoor stuff, you know, four-wheelers, jet skis, boats, you know, just things like that. I don't see you doing that. I see you selling some things. I see you harnessing in good old-fashioned fun. Campfires, tents, camping, going on nature walks, playing board games, coloring, drawing, doing art, laying on the grass looking at the clouds, painting the house or the fence is coming in, gardening. I just feel like you want to bring back old-fashioned values. You want to bring back some kind of stability that you know how to perform and give to your family. And you want to show them that we can have fun without spending $1. And just being with family. And I think the campfire gave me goosebumps because I see you gathered around a campfire with family. And even if it's a spiritual fire, it's not really a fire. It just represents your family and you gathering. So I do see a family gathering. And I feel like the family's going to get closer. Family's what's important. We're not going to take this stuff with us. But I am going to take your heart and your love with me. I am going to take your memories with me. I'm going to hold on to our affections and our connection. And I just see you, Taurus, really admiring what's important. And it's important to be with family and not stuff. And because Taurus has the materialistic side, you do represent money. You represent the bank account. You represent what's in the bank. You know, I just see you putting that money aside, taking care of responsibilities. The car needs to get paid off. The credit needs to get paid off. The house needs to get paid off. You know, the children need to be schooled. The furniture in the home needs to just be minimalist. What do we need? Do we have an excess? Do we have extra toys we can give away to people that are in need? I do see Taurus stepping in and giving things away. Be it toys, be it clothes, be it food, any excess. I see Taurus planting those seeds of the one that gives, gathers. And you know how to sow financial seeds. And you know that it actually comes from the earth. It comes from your spirit. It comes from your heart. It's, yes, there is the financial invest in investments and CDs and loans and 401s and all of that. Yeah, we know. But spiritually speaking, Taurus is planting seeds by giving to Mother Earth and giving to people in need. And Taurus, your heart is exploding with love, and that's why you have Empress. You are the caretaker of this earth and family and just people. You are a nurturer by nature. You nurture, and that's just part of who you are. You are a protector. That's just part of who you are. You are one that preserves, and I see you preserving this planet, taking pride. I see that you might be planting trees, pruning them, taking care of your land, or going out in nature and picking up trash, taking care of the lakes and the rivers, anything that you can get your hands on to give love to nurture, to grow, to care for. I see you doing that. Gardening is big. I feel that Taurus is really going to be into gardening if you haven't already started. You're in service of this world, and that's Empress Mother Earth. So let's read this a little bit, Family Matters. Taurus, with skin almost white and lilac tinted eyes, Evelyn Ash knows she stands apart. But Coven's society is liberal and understanding. Eve counts herself lucky to live as a witch. Sparring a thought for those suffering persecution in the wider world. We all feel alone sometimes, but Eve has a whole coven to call her family. Just as the dragonflies cluster together and the crystals grow in groups. Harmony comes from being with the like-minded. Even when we are away from them, they remain in our hearts, and so we never feel alone, unless we choose to. Aww. So I also feel like maybe you've lost a Taurus, or Taurus, you've lost someone, and they're always in your heart. They're a like-minded individual. This person that passed on from you, I guess a passed on message is coming through, is still with you. And I think that there was a fear of separation, that when someone passes, they're separated, and that's just the end of it. That's it. You'll see them when you pass, but they're coming across to give a very different message. They're saying that, no, we're not separated. Our energies are bound together. They're intertwined. I love you. I'm still here with you. I'm with you every day. I'm a part of you. I've just become a part of you. And You've never lost my love. You've never lost my energy. Our experiences, our connection, our thoughts, our like-mindedness, we're still deeply connected. And that's very heartwarming, and it's very comforting. It's just comforting, right? To know that they're still here in a different form, but still here. And they want to give you that comfort because you are soul family. And you can see them in nature, and you can feel them around you in the air, in the room, in the energy, in your dreams, in your heart. In those quiet moments, you can feel them. They are there, full of love. And they're just really reaching out to Taurus. And Taurus, if I might add, because you're so deeply grounded and you're so deeply rooted, you're very secure. Your foundation is humble and kind. Your foundation is very good. And do not fear a storm. Do not fear an earthquake, a tornado, a hurricane, or a tower. You're grounded. You're safe. And I just think that's a big message for Taurus, to know that you are grounded and safe. Let's go ahead and look at needs before wants. Within her coven, Annie Barden is a famed person for her animal communication skills. Her success is rooted in knowing that every animal has a different need. As humans, we have to be mindful that there is a subtle yet profound difference between wants and needs. Wants are more indulgent than needs, which form our daily shelter, food, and safety. If your needs are met, firstly, be grateful. Then consider your motives for wanting something more. Are you clear that it is for you and not a garner praise from another? If not, you might be living in someone else's ideals. Again, you're just teaching people in your family needs first. I feel that if you're a mom or a dad, you have children that say, Mom, Dad, I really want this whatever item. I really want to go do this whatever thing. And you're teaching them that their wants are nice and they're good to have those goals. But sometimes there's a time of holding back and finding the joy in the mundane, frugal things of life. Making fun of it. If you're cooking dinner, hey guys, it's not boring. We don't get to go out to eat, but let's make a pizza. Let's go get the dough, let's make it, let's make our own and have fun. And everyone is laughing, everyone's having a great time. Each pizza comes out a different shape. You're like, okay, well, I like triangles and I like squares. We'll make it work, you know? And everyone's so happy. Taurus, you're a joy. You're a blessing, and your family loves you. It looks like your person did not appreciate the gifts you wanted to give to a relationship. You're a hard worker. You persevere and you commit and you're honest and you're loyal and you're kind and you're very kind to animals. Yes, there are some shadow sides of Taurus, you know, that can be selfish, that can be stubborn, that can be really hard-headed. There are parts of Taurus that can be really materialistic, and those are your shadows. But you've broken these karmic cycles for whoever I'm reading for. You're a better person. You're just kind. So, who is this person that broke your heart, didn't honor you, and involved other people? Let's kind of get into that for a second. I just want to get more into the love situation here. I just have another channeled message. I can't ignore it. It's coming in as a thought. I really feel like Taurus is going to be buying a car. And it might be, I don't care what kind of car it is. I am seeing an SUV, but it doesn't have to be. I think that you don't want to spend a lot of money on a brand new car, but I know that you have needs and you want it to meet those needs. You're not going to cut yourself short on this vehicle. And I think the message is, don't cut yourself short. There are some things in life that you need. And you might think they're silly, like a DVD player. Oh, that's not a need. But what Spirit's telling me, focus on a little luxury, because you might need that DVD player in the car for a long trip. You might need that for a time that you're stuck in traffic or waiting somewhere outside for 30 minutes for something to get done. Don't think all luxuries are just excess wants. Consider some of them are needs. If your seats get dirty a lot, maybe leather or some kind of other material would be easier to clean and keep up your car. That could be a need. I guess Spirit's saying give yourself some slack, Taurus. You are ruled by Venus, and Venus really wants you to have a nice car. Now, here's where Vedic kind of comes in. If you look in your chart, guys, please find where your Venus sits and what sign, what planets surround your Venus, and the house, if I didn't already mention that. That is going to tell you what kind of a car you're going to have, ultimately. And it changes from birth chart to Navamsha. Navamsha is your car later in life, and the birth chart is your first cars. Okay, honey, that's fine. So I feel like somebody might be upgrading to a nicer vehicle, and it is a need because I feel like in the past the cars you've had were not, they were functional, but they didn't serve a lot of purpose. I feel comfortable to say, Taurus, invest in a nicer vehicle because you're going to be taking some road trips, and Spirit wants me to tell you that. You're going to be traveling to a coast. You're going to be traveling to other foresty areas, maybe for camping or whatever, and you're going to need a nice vehicle to do that. So that is a message for someone. Anyways, what's going on with this person? Spirit, show me the person that's involved with Taurus. Ace of Pentacles. Moulin Rouge. Oh, I love that movie. I love it. This is a desirable person, a good-looking person. You could be this way to them, but this is them. It is coming in as them. Another earth sign, okay? And this is going to be, of course, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I think the person you're dealing with is an earth sign. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands, the way he looks. I'm so sick of this card. It's a new deck, and I'm sick of getting it already. I've gotten it more than a few times. Anyways, there's a new beginning. Okay, whoever you're dealing with, Ace, Ace. Ace, Ace in your face. This is a very masculine energy. Who are you dealing with? This person is fun. This person gets a lot of attention. This person is materialistic. Everybody kind of wants this person. They could have that strong Libra aspect also. They're very attractive. They turn some eyes. People notice, hey, that's a good-looking person right there. Your person gets the looks. Your person also puts on a show. They're fake. And I remember because of this movie, she acted like she was single, she was fun, she was healthy, but inside she was sick. She was sick and she was in love with someone who was writing a show. And everyone thought she was single and they all wanted her. She was like, I don't know if it was a prostitute or what, something like that. But she was in love. She was in love with this person. I think your person is in love with you, but portraying this loosey-goosey kind of energy on the outside. We have King of Wands, Thor Ragnarok. Oof, he's hot. Oh my Lord Jesus, one of my favorites. This also represents them, King of Wands. Leo energy, but masculine, as I said, very masculine. Okay. This person could be famous. I see a lot of stardom here. If they're not famous, I think they have a lot of talent. I feel they're very popular. I feel there's a lot of people interested in this person, meaning their friends have a crush on them. They have more than one person at work that likes them secretly. They have relationships with lots of different people. It doesn't always stick. I think that, Taurus, you were giving your heart and energy to someone that obviously did not value commitment. Okay? Bottom of the deck here is Five of Swords. Ex Machina. I've never seen this movie, but whatever. But there's a robot. And there's conflict with the Five of Swords. I think your person acts like a robot. They absolutely act like a robot. They're not who they say they are. They're wearing a mask for the world. They get dressed, they put on a show, and they wear a mask for the whole world. They're in conflict with being themselves. And I feel like maybe I am reading for a famous person, almost, because I feel that. You know, there are some possible famous people watching me. If your person is famous and in the media or in the limelight, they're not who they really say they are on TV or on radio or publicly speaking. On the inside, they're very, very different. They have a secret life. You offered your love and commitment to this person, but it looks like they played you. They played you with someone that didn't even mean anything to them, but they did play you. Show me how they really feel for Taurus. How does this person really feel deep down about Taurus? The World, Hannah. Let's get two more. Page of Cups, Sing Street. Aww. And the Hunchback of Notre Dame, the Hermit. Bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles, Almost Famous. Told you we're dealing with a star here. There's a lot of stars going on here. Somebody really wanted to be famous. This could be not a famous person, but somebody that's trying to be famous. You ever date those wannabe singers, wannabe rappers, wannabe actresses, wannabe actors? You ever meet someone that thinks they're gonna make it, but they're already like 40? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. I mean, there's still a slim chance, but I don't know, you know. It could be one of those people. I did know somebody that kept saying, oh, I could have been a very famous football star. You know, football, NFL was who I should have been. That should have been my career. I should have been in the NFL, but she didn't. And he kept going on, going with, I think it's called the AFL or something, you know, minor leaguing it with football and spending money into little teams. He would put his own money into it to play. And I was just like, why? Needs before wants. Why? And this person would not have enough money to pay bills, but put money into crap that, hello. Anyways, you might be dealing with somebody like that, that has dreams, but it's over for them. We have the World. So here it's over. How they really feel about you is it's over. And I think this is over. Because here you are saying, I'm okay with it. I'm going to get rid of you in my life. Coulda, shoulda, woulda been. Oh well. Excuse me. Whatever was happening between you guys, you were once really happy with them and it was good. But then it got shitty and they took you for granted. They took you for granted and they took advantage of your heart and your goodness. You might have supported their dream. I see for some of you guys, whatever this was for them, whether it was being famous, whether it was being an NFL player, whether it was being an actress or a singer, you put your hard-earned money and energy to support their dream. And what did they give you in return? A lack of commitment, a lack of honesty. They gave you fight after fight after fight until finally you said, I can't fight you anymore. This is going nowhere. I'm fighting for you and you're not fighting for me. I'm doing everything for you and you're doing really nothing for me. And you've looked at this situation and just called it quits. You know? And I've met girls like that. I have friends, some that were on that Puff Daddy show where he was trying to make a band for girls or whatever. And that other show with Simon Cowell, what was it? The Voice? No. America's... Shoot, I can't remember. Who gives a shit? I can't remember. But whatever, okay? There was these shows where people were trying to become famous. And Kelly Clarkson was on there, you know. There you go, American Idol, thank you. And so somebody was trying to be famous, one of my friends, and I'm like, why? Why are you doing this to yourself? To be honest, she had a gift, but not that great. And she just didn't have the looks. She didn't have, like, not by looks as how she looked, but the dancing just wasn't on point. And the way she would sing was kind of weird. You know, she would shake her head and put her hand on her chest and do these weird things that just wasn't appealing to an audience. And we all knew that she's just not going to make it. I mean, she got on there because she does have a gift, but she just didn't have enough to really get there, you know? And I think that's kind of this person. It's like they have a gift. Maybe they're a singer, dancer, actor, songwriter, book writer. Maybe they're great at sports. They could have been an NFL or basketball player or whatever. They're good, but they're not that good. And I really just don't think you had the heart to tell them, you just don't got it. You don't have it. You have enough to get started, but you don't have it to like really make a career out of it. And so Taurus, I don't think you ever told this person the truth, but they're going to experience this karma by themselves. They're going to go down this road without you, without your support, without your financial blessing, and realize they're getting older and older and older. And as the years pass, year after year after year, they're going to be not making it. It's just not part of their chart to be famous or to have this whatever career. And they have to accept that. So whoever you're dealing with the world in regards to you, it's over with you. You're not feeding that beast anymore, but they still have these dreams and they're going to be defeated in the long run. They're going to be almost famous, but not famous. You know? And that's what I feel. It's like you almost made it, but you didn't. And now, grow up. King of Wands. Grow up. The other energy between you guys is Page of Cups, Sing Street. Again, trying to make it. How they feel about you is very youthful, very naive. When they talk to you, it's like, can you grow up a little bit? I've known some people too that are late 30s, early 40s or above, and they act like 20s. And they say, oh, age is only in the heart. But then they call themselves old. Oh, I'm old. No, you're not old. But you are acting like a child, and you're too grown for that. And I've seen these people. They go out drinking. They go bar hopping. They work at bars. Or They want to go take risks like cliff diving and boating, and they want to come off like they're 20. And I'm looking at them, they have crow's feet. They've got wrinkles around their mouth. They've got, the forehead lines going on. They've got gray hairs coming out of every sprout that has a hair. And they're trying so hard to be young. And it's just like watching Tony Hawk skateboard. Tony, you had your time. I think you're a grandpa now. You're still cool, but you're about to bust your ass and end up in the hospital. It's time to put the board down. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Sharon, Peter Pan syndrome, right? For someone, you just want to tell them, honey, please give up this dream. And you want to be realistic, needs before wants. They've drained the bank account. They have drained you emotionally and financially. And they're still going after this shit. And you're like, why? Why are you more committed to this than you are to a family, to a commitment? And you're trying to make sense of this and saying, Jesus, there's more to life than this. And you want to show them the campfires. You want to show them the gardening. You want to show them the board games. You want to show them life without all of this. But they're so sucked into the limelight, they don't know life. They don't know Mother Earth. They don't know Gaia. They don't know these deep, earthy commitments and what that feels like. They're just night owls. I do feel there is some night owls. And everyone they come into contact with, oh, that's my buddy from so-and-so. Oh, that's my friend from so-and-so. And they're all fake. All these people that they want to put themselves around couldn't care if they lived or died, didn't care if they had gas in the car or not, don't care if they're healthy or not, don't care if they're healing their lives or not. These people are just there like an entourage of support and friends and family, and they're there when the limelight's there. But when the limelight is off and real life happens, these other people aren't there, not like Taurus. And keep in mind, this is reversible if you're cross-watching, okay? But anyways, the way they feel about you is young love. They love you, but not deeply, because they love themselves more. And this is that selfishness. Uh-huh. You're hungry? I just gave you beefaroni. Again? I'll be right back, guys. He's hungry. Let me get him something. Ow. Why do my feet have to hurt? Ouch. Oh. You're hungry? How about a sandwich? Okay. Yeah, they're all clean in the dishwasher. If you want to help, you can put them away. Okay, Taurus. Okay. So if this is you, oh, you like beefaroni? Hi, Ash. If this is you and your person's not seeking fame, maybe they're just a big kid and they care about their appearance on social media or their appearance in a group, a big group of family and friends. And maybe that's them on the stage, you know? But Taurus, you're dealing with someone who wants to be on the stage and you're like, this is a big shit show, not an entertaining show. This is not a family sitcom. This is Almost Famous and it's full of drama. And so the person you're dealing with is just not getting it, that they're not going to make it. Their day has came and went. and they should be focusing on family matters and needs before wants, and they're not in that humble energy with you. And this is why they've taken advantage of you and overlooked you and just not seen your value and not seen your worth. You are giving up, it looks like, for now on this person. You might even be going after someone else for money they owe you. And even if it's not like legal, you might send them a note and say, hey, person, you remember that money I owed you 6 months ago? I mean, I loaned you. I would like it back. I need it. I'm trying to purchase a car, or I'm trying to get into my house, or I'm trying to do something, you know, and I would appreciate it if you could just send that back. And it's kind of your goodbye note. You know, it's like, I love you. I'll always love you, but I'm done giving to you. And yeah, I think I do want that back now, because you're taking care of yourself and kind of asking for, hey, you owe me, give me some payment, you know, give me something. Maybe they don't owe you money. Maybe they owe you a car they borrowed, or maybe they're living in a place that's yours. And you're like, so you're living rent-free in my place, and I'm going to start charging you rent. You know what I mean? It could be that, you know, like, it's not a free ride anymore, Taurus. It's not a free ride. You know what I mean? And I just think it could be your kid, it could be a lover, but that's who you're dealing with. And you're just like, the free ride's done. You can get off now. The stop is called, I'm taking no more shit, you know? And I just see you doing that. So anyways, the energy about this person with you, Page of Cups. How they feel about you is a Page of Cups. But this is kind of like, I like you. I like you, Taurus, but they don't love you. I like you, but I don't love you. Or I love you, but not like that. I'll sleep with you, I'll kiss you, I'll hug you, I'll spend time with you, but my heart is not fully into you the way you've been fully into me. And that's how this person feels. They're just, you know, this is a friendship kind of thing, Page of Cups. The way they see you is a friend. The way they see you is a nice love, but not the ultimate. And they want to grow with you, because Page of Cups says, I want to see where this goes. I want to grow, but I'm just not there yet. And that's what's disappointing, because you really fell in love with them. Whole heart. For them to just like you. And that crushes you. The last card here is the Hermit, Virgo energy. Could be dealing with a Virgo. But you have the Hunchback of Notre Dame. And that's so sad. Because in that movie, he fell in love with Esmeralda. But she didn't love him the same. She loved him, just not the way he loved her. He was in love with her. And she fell in love for that good-looking guy with the blonde hair, you know? Whoever that was. It wasn't the Hunchback. And yeah, Disney can say, oh, it wasn't because of looks. Yes, it was. It was because of looks in that movie. Let's not dance around that thought. There could be an attraction issue here, to where you're more attracted to this person, but they're not attracted to you. And sometimes that happens, Taurus. It does not mean you're not beautiful or handsome. It means the attraction is just not there. You can't change that. They just flat out don't feel the same way. And this breaks your heart. However, here's where there's a twist. You see the Five of Swords with the Hunchback of Notre Dame, Hermit. This person is going within and thinking long and hard about their little limelight, their fame, their friends. They're thinking long and hard, deeply about their life. This is introspection. They're going inside now. This girl has a snake in front of her eye, which is Rahu and Ketu. Rahu is the head of the snake, Ketu is the tail. And it's around and around we go. This is karma. You guys have a fated energy here. Your Rahu Ketu may be connected. This person is I see like an eyeglass. I feel like this person is looking at their life because of this ending. In regards to you, I do see that they have a lot of affection. Page of Cups for you. They want to restart this with the World and the Page of Cups with the Hermit. They're going deep down inside, wanting to communicate with you, wanting to kind of reach out and talk to you. But right now, they've pulled themselves away from you, or you've pulled yourself away from them. All I know is with the Hermit, this situation, you guys are pulled away. So there is a separation between you guys. But with the Page of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, they do want to reach back out. They want to communicate. Okay? It's like they're kind of seeing the truth. The Hunchback is looking at the star. And I feel like they look at the star and think of you. They think of you a lot during this separation. I think that they're really going to do some kind of a reach out of apology and say, I am sorry that I've been such a selfish royal ass. I didn't realize. And it's going to take them being alone. It's going to take them being around fake friends that say they support them and love them to turn them down a few times. It's going to take them some time to fall flat on their face, feel it, and deal with it. And that's what's going on. Now that you guys have been pulled away from each other, they have time to reflect on what life is like without Taurus. Underneath that is King of Cups. Woo, boy. King of Wands, King of Cups, damn. Taurus. Matthew McConaughey, stop it. Just stop it. Anyways. Taurus, your reading is taking a violent turn. And what I'm seeing is a car again. What is it with you and cars? I'm seeing again a car speeding down a road really fast and then turning around, stopping, looking the other way where they just came from. And it's like an old car, like a sports car, and you can hear the engine. You know, vroom, vroom, vroom. Like that's what I'm hearing. I don't know. I can't do the sound effects. I suck. But I hear an old, like 70s kind of car. And the engine is going. And I see a man's or woman's, doesn't matter, just hands on the steering wheel, looking down a road. And there's nothing on either side. It's just road. And I see this person and it's going, woof, 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 like the engine is going, okay? And they're just looking. Paused. They were going really fast down a direction. And then they stop, turn around quickly. And they stare at that road. And they haven't moved yet. But they're thinking. And all the thoughts that are going on in their mind is, I should go back. I should say something. This is unfinished business. I really do love this person. I didn't realize it, but I do. And it's just a violent change. And I just see this person wanting to go back because I do see they're going to wake up and realize they do love you. King of Wands, King of Cups is passion, romance, and love. And I hate to say it, but it's true, guys. It's cliche, but sometimes you really don't know what you have until it's gone. And I think that this person is going to realize this about you, that you are a gift. You are special, and I have goosebumps. You are so special. You are so quiet. You are perfectly fine. There's a song that comes to my mind. You are the wind beneath my wings. And you were the wind that was making them soar. You were lifting them up. Here, have your fame, have your glory, have your dream. I'm the wind beneath your wings. I lift you up. Oh my God, I have tears and goosebumps. So they're going to stop and realize that you supported them and loved them with all your heart. And they would have been nothing and no one without your support and love. They're going to wake up and realize that you were the wind beneath their wings. And this is someone that does want to come back. Isn't that cute? King of Cups. Violent turn to the story. Wow, Mr. Selfish, Mrs. Selfish actually might change perspective. Five of Swords, change perspective. This could happen. Taurus, you're over here doing good. You found balance and peace with your family. Are you going to accept this person? I don't know. We're going to have to see in the extended. I know, I hate to cut it short, but we're going to have to see in the extended if you choose to take this person back and what will happen. But as it sits right now, you look really happy and life is finally being restored. You're having balance to the chaos and you have peace. And I don't know if you're going to want to give up that peace to deal with this person again. I feel like you guys are almost polar opposites. I feel like once you start enjoying your peace of mind and none of this madness and chaotic life and this chaotic lifestyle, that you may not want them back. You know, that's just kind of how I feel. It's like now that you got away from this hectic lifestyle, this fast lifestyle, you finally have a chance to slow down and just be Taurus, which is very valuable. Let's get a card here for Taurus. I think I'm going to use the Divine Energy Oracle. Whew, because this whole reading has been calm for you, you know? Even my music choice, it's just rain, it's soft music, it's in nature, and it's just like you finally have calm. For me, calm is important, but I'm a Cancer, so I don't know, you know? I don't know how you feel about calm, Taurus, but I get the sense that you value it as well. So give me some messages here from Taurus's heart. How does Taurus feel? Begin to explore. Think things through. Begin to explore. I like that. You're exploring this new you. You've always been Mr. or Mrs. Support. And this new energy is, you're not doing that anymore. You're thinking things through. You're not just going to jump the gun and just go into something. Let's get what you're thinking through. Bottom of the deck is tune out distractions. And this is that meditation. You're really having strong value with that right now. Show me this exploration and thinking things through. You want to travel again. Maybe it's that car. You want to travel. Page of Pentacles. Manifestation, skill development, financial opportunity. Oh, this looks like you, Taurus. You don't have to look like her, but it's just the energy. She has a vision board. She has a desk. She's got papers. She's writing something up. She's planning. And that's you. You have plans, Taurus. Male or female, you're on the drawing board. You're making new plans. Okay? You're making new plans. I just see you really focusing on a new vision, on manifestation. What it is you really want. Do you want this drama back? Maybe not. Do you? I don't know. But you really like this aloneness. Oh, there's the World again. There's an omen, right? 2 worlds. 2 world cards, guys. You're just done is really what I'm feeling, Taurus. Completion. Karmic cycles completed. Integration. Accomplishment. And yep, travel. You are ready to travel. And I don't think you're going to rush to it. It's going to take some hard work. You're going to have to focus. You're going to have to save. You're going to have to manifest this. But you have visions, Taurus. And it ain't drama. It's peace. It's harmony with Mother Earth. It's a loving, happy energy for you. And this person is not, I don't think, in the equation. I think you're going to wish them well. I think you're going to tell them you love them. But I think that this is about Taurus. And you're putting your needs first and your family first, especially if you already have a family. So this other person's going to be disappointed that you're not all into them anymore. Wow, and I all of a sudden got really lightheaded. Whew, it's like shock. I really thought my head was floating away. Wow, this person is like shocked and dazed and what? Where did Taurus go? I cannot believe Taurus got balls. Like, what? Taurus? You know, this person is like, you're not into me? You're not into me anymore? And you're like, no. I mean, I love you. But no, I guess I'm not into you like that anymore. And they're like, what? Okay. What alien came down and abducted my Taurus and took over their body? This is not my Taurus. And that's just what I feel. This is not my Taurus. Meet the new Taurus. Needs before wants. And this Taurus is healed or healing and just not that into you. Just not that into you. I think this person is going to be shocked that you're just not that into them as they thought you were. This person thought you were obsessed. This person thought they were their, you know, the way you saw them was they were your end all, be all. They were your everything. That you would have given your life and you would have sacrificed and you would have persevered. And you would have suffered just to be in their energy, just to be in their space. And surprise, Taurus came back with a curveball. You're much stronger than that. I'm going to get, let's see. Let's get, I don't know. Let me see which one I want for you. I guess I'm going to do a wisdom of the night. What is the message for Taurus about this connection? What is the message for Taurus about this connection? Choices. Wow, bottom of the deck, take a risk. Leap of faith, full energy. This is a new beginning for you, but the card that came out is number 46, choices. Kelowna. And there's a masculine angel with a dark wing and a white wing. A message for Taurus is life is all about choices. Experiences come from your choices. And you know this. You're wiser now. You realize that your choices will make what your life turns out to be. And you're really monitoring how you make choices from now on. You're very practical. Your approach is grounded and practical. And you're not going to take these wild risks anymore. That's what I feel. So let's read this. And I think they're a risk, to be honest. They're a risk. And if you did choose them, they're risky. And I just don't see Taurus as playing risky business anymore. So Taurus, it says, every choice you make has a consequence. Even though your thoughts are like magnets, you remember that because of these thoughts, you're drawing experiences to you for the good or the bad. It says, do you know the story of a winged immortal in the house of night who had to choose between the dark and the light. Do you know what he chose? Right now you are faced with such a choice. All you need to do is ask, is this for my highest good? The choice you make will be an important step in your life and your lessons. Remember, even not deciding is a choice. So what will it be? Choose another card to show what your choice will bring you. So I'm going to have to do that in the extended. That's too long. It's already been 80 minutes. I think you guys know your choices, but you're going to have to make this choice. And I think Spirit wants you to know, before you make that decision, ask yourself, is this for my highest good? And that's going to help you decide. Is this person for my highest good? You're going to get grounded. You're going to meditate. You're going to figure it out. If the answer comes back, this is not the best person for your life, it will definitely come back with the truth. And you'll know. You'll know the answer and what decision you're going to make. In the extended, I do want to see what's coming in for you in your future with this traveling. I'd like to look more into that, because it looks like you're planning a trip or a vacation or a big travel or a big move. Your family and you are getting closer. I would like to see how that's going. And this lover who loves you very much, hasn't realized it, is going to realize what they lost when you're gone. And they are going to return with an apology. And they're going to see from deep, introspection how important you were to them. And they're going to want to have a new beginning with you. They're going to want to recreate a new beginning with you, which is going to give you the choice if you want to do that or not. And that's completely up to you. I mean, the Spirit's just letting you know that this person will be back. This person has been selfish. They're a fool. They have not been facing reality. They pushed you away too much this time. You're not going back at this time. The world, broken karmic cycles. This time they pushed it too far. And I just see you creating a healthy balance in your life and loving yourself. So overall, deep healing, deep restoration with the Empress. Okay. I do think you might have some Gemini in your chart. You're so creative. I think you're very creative right now. And you're really focused at home. You're not worried about this. I don't see Taurus thinking about this connection at all. I see you focusing on your pets, your animals, your home, your children, your family, your career, and peace. Peace, peace, peace. So anyways, I just see that's where your focus is. And I'll see you in the extended. We're going to go and see what's going to happen with that choice, okay? I might go ahead and do a split reading for you in the extended. One will be what happens if you make this choice to not be with this person, and the other will be what will happen if you choose to be back with this person. And I'll do a little wing off of that. I'll do 2 wings, okay? And we'll try to figure out your choices in the extended. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching my channel. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And please remember, this love is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming. This is all part of the journey. This is probably going to change tomorrow, but right now, here's where you're at. So go with it. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support, moderators, and all my people watching. I appreciate you. Have a blessed, beautiful day, and a wonderful day tomorrow if I miss you. I should come back on maybe later, and I will be getting into Gemini. I'm going to try to do 2 signs a day so I can close out the month of June. So I'll see if I can do that. But I love you, and thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.